Hey guys, welcome back to the channel and welcome to the final quest of the Elder difficulty for this month. I am so glad this is going to be over. Those attack values and the damage values were just nuts and it took quite a while to get this done. But I suppose they will fix it into the next update. There has been a lot of debate and feedback going back and forth, so I think that should help out. Now, if you want to get through the other quests, check them out on my channel, and let's talk about this quest number 6. The nodes are going to be Cosmic Grit and Pumping Iron. So you will need at least 3 buffs on yourself before you can deal 100% damage to the opponent, and also every time you gain a Fury, Armor Up or a Cruelty, every 4 buffs of that you will get an aptitude that will increase their potency. So use champions that can gain a lot of precision and cruelty and fury, so you can multiply the damage with the potency increase with aptitude. Now, having that out of the way, there are quite a few difficult fights here. There are total 5 to 6 fights I can think about. Now, the first one of them is going to be Cheeilth. Now, you can just simply bring in a champion that is bleed immune, somebody like Tarex, and you can get through this fight. Just block and let Cheeilth throw a heavy attack and you can punish that and you can deal your damage. Or you can bring in a champion, somebody like Hulkling or a Nihilist that have unblockable, so you can get easy openings. Another good one that can work here can be Adam Warlock. He also has those unblockables, because if you go and try to parry Cheeilth, that is going to be a bit difficult, because she's going to purify that off with the cleanse and going to retaliate and deal quite a bit of damage to you. So you have to be careful about that. It's more advisable to keep her to an SP1 because it's much more easier to evade and the tranquilizer does not apply on you. But if you push her to an SP2, that's not the end of the world. You can still get it done, but it becomes a little more annoying. So yeah, that's about it for this fight. I used the Hulkling here. I'd used all of my 6-star ascended champions first, and then I went for my 7 stars. That was my strategy, because at this point I just wanted to get it over and done with. Speaking of that, here is my Excel sheet, what I used for all the fights. You can check that out. The fights with the red on the left corner are the difficult ones, and I will be showing you counters for each fight in this video as well. So make sure when you scroll ahead and you go through those champions, defenders, you will notice I'm giving you a bit more counters for them. Other than that, pretty straightforward. It's going to be a lot of health pools, so I would suggest you to really boost well. Go for your 20% health and attack, and then 15% attack. And also, if you want to do that, I did it 200% cosmic, and 12% cosmic class boost is also going to help you. Hyperion is by far the best champion for this one. Just get to an SP3, get those Furies up, and then he can deal quite a bit of damage. So I will leave you two here, and I will talk about the other difficult fights as you move along this gauntlet and try to get this done. Ultron is going to be fight number 2 that you need to look out for, purely because he is a robot champion and he's going to be bleed immune and everything, and also he's going to have evade, so that's going to be a bit annoying to deal with, and all of those armor ups he's going to gain. Now use a champion that can take advantage of that armor up. What do I mean by that? You can bring somebody like Gallon that will gain extra charges. You can bring somebody like Serpent that can take care of the evade and also take advantage of that armor up, so that champion can work really well. I brought in a Venom pool because I was low on health, and every time I'm going to eat up a buff of armor up, I'm going to heal up, so Venom pool did a great job for me. I just had to play around the evade and make sure that I sometimes time my striker on my special attacks. So during the evade I am either using a striker or a special attack, so Ultron does not evade me. So I got back to full health. I got him down to 10% and then I got hit before I finished him off, so I came back to 40% again. But he's probably one of the better champions here, because these 4 to 5 fights the defender gets armor ups and you can easily eat them up to get regen on you and save some of those potions. For Hitmonkey, I would suggest it would be very important if you bring in a champion that can bypass evade, because you will knock him down every now and then, and that is going to give him his evade charge. So if you have somebody that can bypass that, that's going to work wonders for you. So for example, I am using Serpent here, so I can just go in after every special attack by knocking him down and not worry that he's going to evade me, and I can easily get through this fight. Although the fight is going to be long, I need to throw more SP2s and get more Furies. I will not get as much aptitude buffs because the number of buffs Serpent has are less, but he will make up that damage by keeping the defender in the corner. So all you need to do is get your true sense up and you're good to go. You don't need to worry about the evade. Just go in after every special attack Hitmonkey triggers and you can go in and throw your special attacks in the wall, and that will do quite a bit of damage. Alternate between SP2 and SP1 and you will gain those extra Furies and you should be good. I've given you a bit more counters also that can work, but basically you need a counter that can bypass evade and you should be good for this fight. So just like the last fight, this fight you will need a counter to miss. So I have brought in a Hercules. Also, if I'm about to die, I will have my immortality as well. So that is going to help too. It's a pretty standard Professor X fight. The reason I showed it as a difficult fight is because you will need a counter to miss. Now there is a lot of cosmic champions that have vigilance and that can get through this one. True Sense, True Strike, you name them, all of those champions are there. So I've just brought in a Hercules, and every time I throw an SP1 I get a cruelty buff on me that also increases the potency with the aptitude, the cosmic grit, node comes into play, and you can do more damage and you can take out Professor X super quick. Again, any champion will work here, any cosmic champion can work, but it's better to bring in a champion that can bypass miss, and you can easily get through this fight and bring Professor X down. So remember in the beginning of the video, I told you need a champion that can bypass the evade. Now this is another fight where you need to bypass the evade. So Gladiator with his SP1 Cold Snap, Serpent, other champions that can bypass, all of those are going to work super well here. And you will need that against Nightcrawler because he gets very annoying to deal with all of his evades. So what I'm trying to do, I'm just using parry, medium, light, medium, and just hit him within the parry. Or if I have an SP2, I throw that out during the stun, so I just connect And then if I get him stunned, I am going to use my heavy attacks to gain the furies. But this fight did take longer than I expected. In hindsight, I should have brought in a gladiator here and spam my SP1. That would have worked better. I just brought in a Hyperion, so that was a mistake on my part. But still, just to show you, this fight can be done. Just parry your SP2, the stuns are there, dash in, heavy attack, get those furies, and rinse and repeat that. Because I'm using a 200% boost, I am gaining power so quick, and let him throw that SP2 out. So yeah, just that rotation, you keep going and you can take Nightcrawler out. If you bring in a Serpent or if you bring in a evade counter, the fight is much more easier, so you don't have to worry about the evade, and it just becomes like a regular punching bag. And then we have a Black Panther Civil War. Now he is as annoying as they come. You have to be careful about the reflective armor. You cannot parry him, and you cannot try to knock him down with a heavy because he will resist that and he will attack you back. You will notice I tried that twice and I get hit on my face. So then I'm like, okay, I'm not doing that again. But the way this works is you need a champion that has all of those furies so you can like really deal a lot of damage, get through this fight faster. The mistake I did there, I did not go for an SP3 quick enough. I was just going for SP2. If I went for SP3, that would have given me a bigger fury, and with the aptitude buff, the potency would have been increased. I would have finished the fight really fast. But I went for an SP3 super duper late. So if you're gonna use an Odin or if you're gonna use a champion, another champion I think that will work super well is going to be an Angela here. I think she will do great. You can also use Hulkling. I think Venom should be a really good one. Any champion that has a lot of buffs right off the bat can really work here. Keep him Black Panther Civil War to an SP1, and you should be able to get through this fight quite easily. Just keep an eye on the reflected armor. When it is active, do not parry him because that would not be nice. He will reflect the stun and then he will get an opening to really hit you with a 5-hit combo ending with a special and deal a lot of damage and maybe even cost you some revives. So just be careful about that. Alrighty, so this is going to be the last annoying fight of this path. That is going to be Super Skrull. So I brought in a gladiator and I was super happy about it. Hey, I will bypass the miss, but what I tend to forget that Super Skrull is immune to incinerate. So my SP2 is not going to do any damage. So that was a bit annoying, but the good thing is that the falter that stays on you, you can use it to heal with willpower. That's going to help you out. And I would suggest if you're going to take gladiator, just throw your SP1s, let those cold snaps do their trick, And also, I'm still not comfortable on how to use Gladiator, although he's a rank 4 Sig 200 for me, still learning him. But there are better options that you can use for this fight. I'll just show you across your screen now, so check them out. And yeah, I hope this helps you take out Super Skrull. The SP2 is going to be insane damage. Do not push him to an SP2 because ouch, it hurts even in the block. And the final boss finally is going to be Mr. Knight. Now with Mr. Knight, the way he works is he's going to have hubris node. So any damage that you deal while he is triggering his special attack is going to be dealt back to him, multiplied by 4 or 500, whatever the ratio is. So the whole idea is to bring in champions that have your damage over time effect. So while he is in his animation of his special attack, that damage is accounted for, and at the end of the special attack he gets all of them as a burst damage just right here. Now you can use any champions. I've just brought in an Ironheart because she's rank 4 and I'm just spamming my SP1s. One thing I'm trying to do is to make sure the Bane timer, I am doing a good transfer, because that Bane can really hurt you, because Mr. Knight is very tanky and beefy, so it's his percentage of 1% HP is very less, and for you it's going to be a lot of damage, so just be careful about that. Now if you're using a non-mutant champion, you can get sleep with those sleep charges, so all you need to do is to keep throwing those specials. The way you remove those charges is for every bar of power spent using a special attack, those charges are reduced, and also you can save your striker. If you're about to get to sleep, you can throw that out. That you will notice also on this fight. So yeah, that's pretty much about it. Keep him to an SP1 and the burst damage should be able to kill him off. Hope you guys enjoyed this. Get ready for 9.3. The boss video will be out tomorrow, followed by the exploration videos as usual and the completion ones. See you tomorrow, guys. Bye.